Yo, Billy.
Whenever I can't catch fish, I tie on a ChatterBait.
Slab of meat. Slab of meat pie.
Going Ike, brought to you by Abu Garcia.
Well, I'm standing all alone by the river of my home, thinking about the days I've left behind. All the years I roamed, not a nickel can I show.
Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new Going Ike. I've got a good one for you today. Got a very special guest showing up hopefully any minute. He's running late already. Fishing with my friend Billy Strings today. Might know the name from the music world. One of the best bluegrass musicians out there. Billy's also a hardcore fisherman. But today, it's all about wintertime fishing. And we're at the upper Chesapeake Bay. Some people call it the Flats. Something really unique goes down this time of the year. November, December, January, into February. There's a metal bite here that's insane, okay? Blade bait fishing. The deal with metal with blade bait is that whenever you say blade bait, and I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about here. Whenever you say blade bait, you think about that lure being the deal in deep water. But today, we're gonna be fishing this thing in shallow water. If you kind of even could just see behind me, you see pilings and docks and seawalls, and these fish are going to be shallow, 2 to 6 feet, maybe 8 feet at the deepest, and we're going to be catching them on metal, on blade baits. Really unique because you don't think about this lure, you know, being effective for shallow fish, but it is. One of the baits we're going to be fishing is a Mullix Trigo Vibe. We're going to use a 3/8 and a half ounce, and we're going to be using it a couple different ways, but I wanted to show you a little look at how I'm going to rig this thing. And if you look at a Trigo Vibe, this bait comes with these double-pronged frog hooks. And normally when I'm fishing around heavy cover, whether it's pilings or rocks or weeds, I love this, and this is how I fish it. But this is cold water fishing. These fish are lethargic. They're low to the bottom, and we're going to take this bait and we're going to make little jigs with the bait. Because of that, a lot of times what I do is I'll trade out those factory frog hooks for regular trebles. And the deal with that is by using trebles, I'm going to get a really good hookup percentage on fish that are eating it, but about 10% of the time, I'll run it past one that sort of headbutts it. A lot of times these fish are so cold and lethargic, they'll slash at it, they'll headbutt it. And sometimes I can get a hook in those when I'm using these round bend trebles where I wouldn't get a hook in them if I was using the frog hook. So changing hooks out, really trying to imitate shad or yellow perch or crawfish with these baits. If you look at the colors, golds, reds, silvers, really key color here. Hopefully we're going to catch some. So looking at my watch, Billy was supposed to be here at 7:30. It's now almost 8 o'clock. So come on, let's wait. But that's what goes down, okay? Listen, I know what you're thinking right now. You're like, oh yeah, you got a bite and the thing's as big as the blade bait. But that's a great sign. I'm not kidding you. Don't laugh at me. That's a great sign because fish in the mouth, even though this one is only like 8 or 10 pounds, it's a good example of why they'll hit that blade bait. So let me send a quick picture to Billy because I know this one will get him pumped up. I'm glad we honestly got a bite because at the end of the day, it is fishing. Should probably change these trebles up though at some point. Just have real sharp, big one. Good sign, guys. Not a big one, but a good one. It's going to go down today. Yes, 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 yes. Dude, you want to talk about a great image of how they eat that blade bait? Come on, dude. Come on. If you fish and you see how that fish is hooked, you know what I'm talking about. Dude, that's a great look at that. That's a Mullix Trago vibe, and we're fishing it real slow and low to the bottom. We switch to those treble hooks because a lot of these fish swipe at it. They headbutt it, and that's a real good look at a fish that just kind of touched it. And treble's in his mouth. First keeper of the day on the blade bait. Still waiting for Billy to show up. Now we got 2. Oh yes, dude, it's going down. It's going down. Let me get another picture. He's gonna be so fired up when he gets here. All right, number 2. And we haven't even, guys, we're not even a football field away from the ramp yet. It's gonna go down, dude. I'm not gonna fish anymore now. Now we'll just wait for him. Yo, Billy.
Man, you should have seen me.
Did you tell the driver? Stomp on it?
And then we're coming this way, and he went right past Sesco. I'm like, you just missed your turn.
Turn!
You turn this thing around.
Turn around quick before they stop biting.
Yeah, no.
Come on aboard. Billy, that's Charles. Charles, Billy. We're going to be fishing pilings, seawalls, like all this stuff. Billy, it's like you're fishing a jig. So little short cast. I'm going to keep us like 10 to 15 feet away from it, letting it hit the bottom, and it's literally like this. Short hop. So it's not like jig and spoon where you're...
Not big yo-yos.
Not big, little. 44, 43 degree water temp, so lethargic, just...
Nice.
And so 90% of the time they eat it. About 10% of the time they flash, you know, they try to headbutt it. So you'll get some big ones like in the ear, and dude, and they fight. Close to the piling or close to the wall. On a day like today with the clouds, they'll get loose. When it's sunny, they're super tight, but it's just little hops. Like you want to feel that bait go, boom, boom, almost like a rattle trap. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you can do it with a casting rod too. I like the spinning, but you can do it with a casting.
Yeah,
either
a lot
one.
better with a bait caster.
Yeah, you can do it with a casting rod too. And I got one of those rigged up.
Man, there's nothing I hate more than being late, I tell you.
That's all right.
Yeah, but no, it ain't.
That's
not
fine.
to me.
It's fine. This time of the year, it's fine
because
there's not a window. Doesn't matter. You know? Like I've had days when the high tide's better than this. So this is low. So you see that wall right there?
Oh yeah.
You know, so we're out, which traditionally is better, but not in the winter, just because there's so many here. You know, you really don't even need a tide window here. And actually, sometimes the incoming tide's better because it's flushing bait in. You know.
Man, you gotta, with all of our free time, but you gotta come fish Percy Priest.
I gotta come down and fish with you.
And then we could do some of that urban too, like downtown.
Yeah, that's crazy. I hadn't fished.
Well, I know that's your style,
dude.
Man.
I had a day. I think we talked about it. I had a day on that deal below Old Hickory.
Yeah.
I had a day of all days there. I had 6-pound largemouth. I had a 4-pound spot and a 5-pound smallmouth all in the same day.
After that, I'm only doing like 60.
Here he goes.
Nice.
Not a big one, but straight up ate it.
Yeah.
See, that's how it goes down.
Nice.
That's how it goes down right there.
Hell yeah.
And I'm telling you, this place is not showed out yet because I caught 3 and they're all the same size, but this place has got mambos in it.
Hell yeah.
Mambos.
It is kind of like fishing a jig, ain't it?
It's a lot like fishing jig. And they will hit a jig, and I got a jig rig too, so.
Man, whenever I can't catch fish, I tie on a ChatterBait.
ChatterBait, that's a killer too. I mean, a ChatterBait here all year is really good.
ChatterBait anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere, anytime.
Pretty much right.
Really, I mean, for me it is.
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else, but that's the one thing that it just seems like when I'm sucking.
Yeah.
And then I tie on a ChatterBait, I'm like, okay, well I ain't catching. I might as well throw this ChatterBait.
Think of it. You know, it's got the attributes. Like it's got vibration. It's got flash. Right. It like gets to the bottom. Like there's so many good things about it. I got
it can look like, you know, shad. That deer camp. Now I understand why everybody gets so excited about hunting season. And all the boys get together and play cards and go out and sit, and, you know, and
Well, getting a deer is like a bonus. It's like the experience. You
yeah,
know?
well, exactly. Like it's just the guys, and we're all sitting around playing cards, and everybody's having some beers and whatever, and it's like, it was just really great, man. I loved it. I needed that shit after all that traveling. And,
Yeah.
oh, you've never fished Percy?
No.
Dude, you'd crush it in the winter.
You were telling me about that.
Yeah.
A lot of these places, they don't have a big tournament there. I don't get there. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's.
Well, yeah, Percy Priest was like the second classic.
Yep.
1972 or
Yep.
some. So.
I don't know why they don't go there. I mean,
shit,
I know.
we need to bring it back to Percy Priest.
Yeah.
I'll play. We can have a bunch.
Here
of...
you go. That feels like a better one. Nope. It's a decent one. Yeah. Hey, dude, look how that fish is built, dude.
He's a little stud.
Dude, that's a 10-pounder waiting to happen. Uh-oh. That's a different animal. Oh, God, get out of there. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's not. That's one of them ones that slap. See? That's what I mean. Like, some of them will slap at it, you know?
Yeah.
They're aggressive, but they're not aggressive enough to bite it, you know?
Wow.
Uh-oh. That one feels like a corpse. Might have my first corpse of the day there.
Is there a lot of bodies in this one?
Yeah. So you know what it is? It's an old crab trap. I can feel it. I wish I had my young eyes back. Dude, it's horrible.
Out.
It's horrible, dude. It's the worst. And it came out of nowhere. Like, I was fine.
When
Probably,
you turned...
I would say, like, late for me. Like, maybe like 48, 49.
Yeah, that's
really late.
Because I've heard people say 40.
Yep, no, mine was late.
I've heard people say when you hit 40, you're gonna need glasses.
But when it went, it was like I woke up one day and couldn't tie a knot, you know? I used to be real proud, like, I mean, I could tie a knot faster than anybody. Watch this. And then now it's like, no, 10-minute ordeal.
Oh man, I'm the worst. I pretty much only tie a Palomar knot.
That's a good knot, though. If you're tying one, that's a pretty good one. That and a clinch. If you can tie those two, you're pretty good.
Yeah. But sometimes I'm like tying that thing and I let go of it and then the lure just falls onto the, I'm like, ah.
Cut, like, did what I just did there, leader to braid, and I cut the wrong end. It's always great.
Wow. Them crows are kicking ass.
You're going to get a big one on this dock. I don't want to jinx it. Let me knock on fiberglass. Yep. I'm glad. It's not a big, but I'm glad you caught one. So you got to see what that bite's like, right? It's like a wet. Like you pulled up. I watched that. It was on the lift. And even that one, see like where you got them? Because a lot of them are headshotting it, you know?
Yeah.
They're like bumping it. Hell yeah, dude. Hold on, let me get a picture just in case. Because I know we're gonna get a bigger one, but did you see? I was actually Billy. I was watching your rod. Like literally, you went like this. You went to lift, and it was there.
Yeah.
You know, like he headshotted it as it was falling.
The old Donzie Doc pulls through.
Donzie Doc again. Yo, Donzie, yo. Time of digging that locker. Ducks are trying to tell us not blade bait time yet. And I just cast it off. That's definitely a sign from God.
Yeah, you just started talking about it.
That's a sign from God right there.
He said, yeah, you better just follow your instinct there.
Oh boy, that's the one. Take your time, Michael. Oh, please stay hooked on there. Oh, stay hooked on there. Went to that crankbait on the rocks. Oh boy. Please stay on there. Oh, please stay on there. Oh, please stay on there. Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh, God. Look at slab of meat pie.
Yeah, buddy.
Slab of meat pie. You might have been right with the ChatterBait crankbait idea. Woo. Not hooked very well. That's a slab of meat right there. You've heard me say it before. I want to say it one more time, especially now that Billy's here. Berkley Frittside in his face. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm happy about that one. Maybe you're right. Maybe we just got to get off the bottom a little bit. You know, we threw this is the time of the year when you throw a gold blade bait. That's just what you do. But man, this is fishing. Sometimes you got to fish the moment. It's abnormally warm for this time of the year. So, you know, we were theorizing, let's just throw a crankbait, a chatterbait, a jerkbait around, see what happens. And I don't know, I wouldn't call it 10 minutes in. That's a good one. That's a 4-pounder. Here he goes. Big one. Yep. That was a big one. Shit. That one, of course, comes in no problem. This is good. Yeah, this is going to be the land of the century. See, that's one, you know, he like swatted at it. You know, you see that one, he hits it going down, you know. You can tell by the way he's hooked. And that's what probably had on that other big one I had. Probably had him similar to that. But, man. Oh God, this is it, guys. This is the one, dude. Please stay on there. This is the one. This is an absolute giant, dude. Please stay. Oh my God! That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Oh, I got a manus hook. Oh, stay on there. Stay on there. Oh, God. Ah! I thought it was bigger, but it's a good one.
What the hell, man?
So that's one of those ones I told you. This time of the year, you know, dude, let me see if I can do the mud test on this one. There was a little there, but a lot of times, look right near the,
that mud.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Dude, they are laying on the bottom. They're lethargic. So what happens is they feel it and they turn to get it, but they don't really want it. You know, it's like a reaction. And sometimes you get them butt hooked like that. And you think they're 8 pounds and they're really 3. But there's the other thing. Billy, look at this. Remember I was telling you about the winter spots? Where did I see that spot on this fish? There's one on his mouth. Right? There's one there. So, you know, they're like beauty marks. And when I was young, they called them winter spots. And they get so low to the bottom. And they're near, look at all the stuff they're near. These poles and these ropes, right? And they're just like chameleons. So they're adhering the color of their surroundings, you know? That's a bonus one. So I lost a big one, hooked the right way, and caught a big one. Hooked the wrong way. Oh boy. Yeah, man.
Well, I'm standing on the door by the river at my home, thinking about the days I left behind. All the years I rode, not a nickel can I show, and the river helps to ease my worried mind. I'm letting go of all my trouble. I think I'll be right here to stay. Well, the water keep churning while my whole heart is burning. Muddy water, take my pain away. Muddy water, take my pain away.
Hey everybody, Mike Iaconelli. Thank you for watching Going Ike. I hope you learned something. While you're here, stop right now, hit that subscribe button. Become a subscriber to my channel. We have new content coming every single week. And while you're here, check out these other 2 videos. They're really, really good.